All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Sarabjit Kaur. The headlines. Home Minister Amit Shah reviews law and order situation in Delhi and appeals to people not to believe in rumours. President Ram Nath Kovind says India-Myanmar partnership is at the heart of India's vision to create a connected and cooperative neighbourhood. WHO says novel coronavirus has pandemic potential as countries across the globe battle to contain the deadly outbreak. New Delhi asks Islamabad to stop supporting terrorist groups and devote more attention to persecuted religious minorities in Pakistan. And in Khelo India University Games, Savitribai Phule Pune University consolidates its position at the top, claiming 3 gold medals in weightlifting and wrestling. Home Minister Amit Shah has reviewed law and order situation in Delhi and appealed to people not to believe in rumours. He said Delhi police is mandated and obligated to provide security to all sections of society, irrespective of caste and religion. The Home Minister held a review meeting yesterday to take stock of prevailing law and order situation in Delhi in view of recent violence affecting the North-East district. The Home Ministry said no major incident has been reported in the last 36 hours in any police station of North-East Delhi. Prohibitory orders under Section 144 will be relaxed for a total of 10 hours today. Home Ministry said so far 48 FIRs pertaining to clashes, loss of lives and property have already been registered. Police has detained or arrested 514 suspects for questioning. The ministry said that 35 persons have lost their lives in these tragic incidents since February 24th. 2 security personnel sacrificed their lives in the line of duty and nearly 70 police personnel and senior officers have been injured. Home Ministry said that nearly 7,000 Centra paramilitary forces have been deployed in the affected areas. Delhi Police has set up helpline numbers 22829334 and 22829335 for round-the-clock assistance. As a confidence-building measure, Delhi Police has started holding peace committee meetings to normalize situation and improve inter-community harmony. Delhi Police has appealed to all those who are witness or have any information about the violence that took place in North-East District to come forward and share with it. It said that such people, specifically media persons, are requested to give their statements, footage or picture in their possession at DCP office, North-East District, Selampur within 7 days. They can also contact on mobile numbers 8750-871-221 or 8750-871-227. The police said identity of the witness will be kept secret. Delhi Police has transferred the North-East Delhi violence probe to the crime branch and formed 2 special investigation teams, SITs, for comprehensive and effective investigation. The first of these SITs will be headed by Deputy Commissioner of Police Joy Tirki and the other one by DCP Rajesh Theo. Every SIT will have 4 Assistant Commissioners of Police. Additional Commissioner of Police B.K. Singh will supervise the work of both the SITs. President Ram Nath Kovind has said that India attaches the highest priority to its partnership with Myanmar. Receiving President of Myanmar U Win Mint at Rashtrapati Bhavan yesterday evening, Mr. Kovind said, India-Myanmar partnership is at the heart of India's vision to create a connected and cooperative neighbourhood. The President said India appreciates Myanmar's assurances that it would not allow groups that are inimical to India's interests to operate from its territory. Mr. Kovind also hosted a banquet in the visiting dignitary's honour. Mr. U Win Mint arrived in New Delhi on Wednesday on a 4-day visit to India. He is accompanied by the First Lady Dao Cho Cho. India and Myanmar signed 10 agreements in various fields following talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Myanmar President in New Delhi yesterday. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also called on the visiting dignitary. The President of Myanmar will also visit Bodh Gaya and Agra during his tour. The 24th meeting of the Eastern Zonal Council comprising of Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha and West Bengal will be held in Bhubaneswar today. Home Minister Amit Shah will chair the meeting. Chief Ministers of all the 4 states will participate in the meeting. The Chief Ministers will be accompanied by 2 Cabinet Ministers from each state as members of the Council and Chief Secretary and other senior officers of the states. More from our correspondent.
The meeting will deliberate upon several issues including interstate water issues, power transmission lines, royalty on and operationalization of coal mines, land and forest clearance of rail projects, investigation of heinous offences. Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik will be the Vice Chairman and the host of the meeting. The Home Minister will address a rally at the Janata Maidan in Bhubaneswar in support of the amended Citizenship Act this afternoon. SN Patnaik, AIR News, Sambalpur.
Government has sanctioned 32 projects in the food processing sector under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana PMKSY. The projects are spread across around 17 states, leveraging an investment worth 406 crore rupees. They were cleared by the Inter-Ministerial Approval Committee chaired by Food Processing Minister Harsimrat Kaur Badal in New Delhi yesterday. These projects envisage the creation of direct and indirect employment for around 15,000 persons, along with employment opportunities in rural areas to be the focus area. Union Minister Jitendra Singh chaired a review meeting of the activities of the Ministry of Development of North Eastern Region, DONA, in New Delhi yesterday. The Secretary, DONA, Dr. Inderjeet Singh, and senior officers of Ministry of DONA and North Eastern Council, NEC, were present during the meeting, where all the agenda items were taken up for review. The Union Minister expressed happiness that for the first time in many years, nearly 93% budget of the Ministry of DONA has been spent for the current financial year till date, and he asked the officials to achieve 100% target till the end of this fiscal. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. World Health Organization has said that the new coronavirus is at a decisive point and has pandemic potential as countries across the globe battle to contain the deadly outbreak. The comments of WHO head Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus comes as countries around the world battle to prevent the virus spreading further. Saudi Arabia banned pilgrims from visiting Islam's holiest sites as the number of deaths jumped in neighbouring Iran, while Japan and Iraq ordered the closure of schools. Here is a desk report.
China is no longer the only breeding ground for COVID-19. Other countries, including South Korea and Italy, are now becoming hotbeds of infection, raising fears of a pandemic. The virus has already killed more than 2,760 people, mostly in China, and infected more than 81,000 in over 45 countries. Iran has reported 7 new deaths over 24 hours, taking the overall toll to 26, the highest outside China. UAE has confirmed 6 fresh cases of coronavirus. As a preventive measure, it has suspended ferry services with Iran until further notice. World financial markets have plunged on fears that widespread lockdowns could hamper business activity, while sports matches and festivals have been cancelled to stem infections. Tourism is already feeling the pinch, and supply chains reliant on China are also being affected. Tripti Srivastav, News Desk.
We spoke to AIIMS Director Dr. Randeep Guleria. He tells us about symptoms and preventive measures of COVID-19.
कोरोना वायरस के जो लक्षण है वो नॉन स्पेसिफिक हैं। ज्यादातर लक्षण हैं बुखार होगा, गले में खराश होगी, जुकाम नजला होगा, खांसी हो सकती है और साथ में सांस की तकलीफ हो सकती है। कोरोना वायरस होने के लिए एक और जो साथ में लिंक बहुत जरूरी है वो ये है कि पिछले 14 दिन में या तो आप चाइना से आए हैं, हैंड वॉश रेगुलरली करना चाहिए, कॉफ एटिकेट्स होने चाहिए, जब आप खांस रहे हैं या तो टिश्यू पे के अंदर खांसें या रुमाल के अंदर खांसें और उसको अच्छी तरह से डिस्पोज ऑफ करें।
India has asked Pakistan to stop its active support to terrorist groups and devote more attention to the well-being of its own people, particularly the persecuted religious minorities in the failed state. India's strong statement against Pakistan came at the ongoing 43rd session of the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva last night, where Pakistan raked up the amended citizenship law and the Kashmir issue. India said persecuted religious minorities in Pakistan are suffering due to rampant misgovernance in this failed state. New Delhi informed the Council that the situation in Jammu and Kashmir is fast returning to normal despite serious provocations and attempts made by Pakistan to derail this process through its active support to terrorist groups and related entities. US has warned that extremists may be plotting an attack against a major hotel in Nairobi and urged its citizens to be cautious. U.S. State Department urged U.S. citizens to exercise increased vigilance if staying in hotels around Nairobi and to be aware of buildings' emergency evacuation plans. Kenya has witnessed a series of bloody attacks carried out by Al-Shabaab, an extreme Islamist movement affiliated with Al-Qaeda that controls parts of neighboring Somalia. In 2013, Al-Shabaab raid on Nairobi's upscale Westgate shopping mall left 67 dead in a siege that unfolded over 4 days. 5 Sri Lankan fishermen have been arrested by the Marine Police in Tamil Nadu on charges of trespassing into the international maritime border. The 5 from Talaimanar in the island nation were found to be near Dhanushkodi near Rameshwaram in a boat. This is the second such incident in less than a fortnight. Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE, has postponed Class 10 and 12 exams scheduled for today and tomorrow in violence-hit Northeast District of Delhi. In a statement, CBSE said examinations in the remaining parts of the national capital will be conducted as per the schedule. It said the next date of exam for the affected students will be notified soon. All examinations in all the centres in the city will be held as per the schedule from 2nd March onwards. The board also announced that it will conduct fresh exams for the students who have not been able to appear for the papers in other parts of the national capital due to violence in northeast Delhi. Now moving on to our series of Ek Bharat, Shresht Bharat. A cultural team from the Arunachal Pradesh led by renowned artist of the state Delong Padong participated at Tajmahal 2020 at Agra in Uttar Pradesh, which concluded yesterday. Team presented various forms of Arunachali folk arts during the event. More from our correspondent.
The 28-member team of Arunachal Pradesh comprises of Ngulu Chulya group from Lower Subansiri district and Karpum Kaduk Center of Arts from East Siang district. The Karpum Kaduk Center performed mesmerizing folk songs and dance called Yo-Yo Gaga and Hayako Hayaye of the Adi tribe in the state. Mr. Padung said that having the opportunity to present state's traditional custom in the festival was another milestone of his destiny. The program was facilitated by the Uttar Pradesh Tourism Department under Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat campaign, a Prime Minister's flagship program for national integration. Rakesh Dole, Air News, Itanagar.
In the Khelo India University Games, Savitribai Phule Pune University consolidated their position at the top by claiming 3 gold medals in weightlifting and wrestling in Odisha yesterday. Punjab University Chandigarh is at the 2nd position. Jain University Bengaluru is at the 3rd with 8 gold medals each. Maharishi Dayanand University Rohtak won 2 gold in wrestling yesterday. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to VC Pramod.
Thank you, Sarabjit. Most newspapers today lead with the aftermath of the clashes in Northeast Delhi over the CAA with photographs of mourning relatives. Death toll rises to 38 as bodies are found in drains, over 400 detained, is the lead in the Times of India, while the headline in the Pioneer reads, Violence ends, fear reigns. The newspaper also report about the cancellation of CBSE Class 10th and 12th exams on February 28th and 29th in affected areas. Taking note of all-round effect of COVID-19, the Business Standard headline reads, China virus pushes government to fast-track tech manufacturing. And with that, it's back to you, Sarabjit.
Thank you, Pramod. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Home Minister Amit Shah reviews law and order situation in Delhi and appeals to people not to believe in rumours. President Ram Nath Kovind says, India-Myanmar partnership is at the heart of India's vision to create a connected and cooperative neighbourhood. WHO says novel coronavirus has pandemic potential as countries across the globe battle to contain the deadly outbreak. New Delhi asks Islamabad to stop supporting terrorist groups and devote more attention to persecuted religious minorities in Pakistan. And in Khelo India University Games, Savitribai Phule Pune University consolidates its position at the top, claiming 3 gold medals in weightlifting and wrestling. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.